We're going to get started in just a couple of minutes.
Buenas, vamos a empezar en un par de minutos. Si necesitan traducción en español, por favor, vayan abajo la pantalla donde dice Interpretation. Es un símbolo de un globo. Selecciónenlo y presionen español para escuchar todo en español.
Okay, we're going to get started. So welcome, sixth grade parents and families. We're really excited to begin this year with you and to give you a chance to meet all of your teachers tonight so you can know who the teachers are that your child will be working with this year. We're not going to have time for questions tonight, but we will be recording this webinar, and each teacher has given you their contact information. At the end of this presentation, we're going to be asking you to accept Class Dojo if you have not already, as this is an extremely useful communication tool for you and for our teachers. Ms. Martinez, can you repeat the translation instructions one more time?
Buenas, si están acabándose de entrar, por favor, seleccionen abajo en el símbolo del globo Interpretation si necesitan traducción en español.
Hi, my name is Valerie Hoekstra and I'm the principal. This is my 11th year at Inwood Academy and my 6th year as principal. One of the things that I appreciate most about the Inwood Academy family is the relationship between parents and teachers. There's an understanding that together we're going to be able to bring out the best in your children. This partnership is even more important during remote learning. In all of my years of education, and there have been many, I've never witnessed anything like this. Maybe there was a disruption because of a hurricane or electricity failure in a snowstorm, but nothing like this disruption. Our partnership and communication is the bedrock of getting through this stronger. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to work with you, as I know the whole staff is. Ms. Betances is translating tonight, and so I'm going to introduce her in English. Ms. Betances is the executive assistant in the middle school. She has been at the school for 11 years, and she knows everything and everybody about the school, and her job responsibilities run from Band-Aids to taking care of tiers to bringing a whole organization together, and we really appreciate all the work that Nancy does.
Hello everyone, my name is Stephen Brady. I am the Assistant Principal of Humanities here at IAL. Would like to welcome all new families to the IAL family and all of our returning families. It's nice to see you and speak with you all again. I oversee the curriculum for our English language arts or English classes, as well as social studies. It is my 8th year at IAL. I started out as a teacher here, and I'm now in my 4th year as assistant principal. If you have any questions regarding your students' or child's classwork or anything related to the curriculum, please feel free to reach out, and you can see my email right there on the screen, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashley Santiago, and I'm the assistant principal of the Math and Science Department. This is my 11th year here at Inwood Academy, which means I was here at the very beginning. So excited to start this weird year, but good year with all of you and your students. and your children. If you have any questions, my email is there on the slide. It's ashley.santiago@ialcs.org. We're so excited to start this year with you and so grateful that you've joined us tonight.
I don't know if Miss West is on yet. So I'm going to introduce her. Miss West is the Assistant Principal of Academic Interventions. She's been at the school from the very beginning. She works with students who have IEPs or who are learning English as a new language. If you have any questions about accommodations or individual student learning, Karina is the person to go to, and her email address is there. And Karina works really closely with Luce. And Luce is the IEP coordinator. So any questions about IEPs, you'll be meeting with Luce. She'll organize all of the meetings and facilitate all of the communication. And she's in her 9th year at IAL, and her email address is there as well.
Hi, good evening, parents. My name is Catherine Jaworski, and you may recognize me last year as one of your children's ELA teachers. This year, I'm stepping into a new role as our literacy director. So I will be overseeing our reading and literacy curriculum. And this is my 4th year at IAL. And if you ever have any questions about reading class or literacy, please feel free to reach out to me through my contact on the screen. And up next, I'm actually going to be giving you some resources to read with your children at home during this time. So if your child was with us last year, they already have access to the app called Open eBooks. If your child is new or they need some reminder about how to log in, feel free to send me an email and I can provide you the login information for that. You can also sign up for a library card yourself directly through the New York City Public Library and get access to thousands of books through their Simply e-app. We will also be utilizing Epic School, which is available to your children Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And in addition, if you need access to books after 4 p.m., you can sign up through Epic free. And if you need login information for that, please feel free to email me and I can send you the directions for sign up.
I'm giving Miss Betances just a minute to finish translating that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, new families, and welcome back to all of our returning families. I am Ms. Martinez. I'm the Director of School Culture. I oversee our student support team, which is both our deans and school social workers. This is my 6th year at IAL. I actually started at IAL as a dean myself. That is my contact information. You can also follow me on Instagram, ms.martinez_IL, where I post daily information updates that are both important to your children and yourself. You are actually at an advantage for being here tonight. So we are having a virtual talent show, and I am not announcing this to all school until next week. So you can start prepping your brains. The winning student and or family will receive a $50 gift card. You will submit a video with whatever talent you choose, whether it's a dance, singing, creating poetry, rapping, creating a dish. However, it does need to be tied into, there has to be a cultural piece to it. So you have to explain how that relates to your culture. Have a good one.
Good afternoon, parents. My name is Jamilca de Dios. I'm the school social worker, and you may contact me via email. I provide students with social emotional support in school and also with counseling services. Vicky will introduce herself now.
I was waiting for Nancy to finish.
Okay.
I'm Vicky Geraldo, and I'm the dean for 5th and 6th grade. I'll be working really closely with your kids. Any, behavior, academics, any of that stuff, my contact information is right there, and I did not add my number, but I will give it to you now if you can write it down, or I can email, or you can email me and I'll give it to you. It's 646-799-1148.
And we included some tips for parents. How can parents help their child at home? The first tip is set rules, boundaries, routines, and schedules. Second, speak every day about feelings and emotions. Third, discuss conflicts, apologize, and do not go to bed angry with one another. Fourth, praise your child when they complete their responsibilities and when they make mistakes for trying. And last but not least, say I love you and hug every day.
Hello, good evening, parents. My name is Miss Chuang. This is my 6th year teaching and my 2nd year at IAL. I will be teaching math with Mr. Joel Paulino. He's going to introduce himself.
Good evening. Some of you already know me from last year. I'm Mr. Joel, and any tech or small group questions you have, contact me in my email or my cell phone number. And I speak Spanish also, so either or.
Okay, so this year we have a new curriculum. Everything is online. It's called the Learnzillion curriculum, and it's very different from math we've had before. It's highly investigative, so the kids have to really slow down and think. The formulas are not given. They have to explore and just be creative with their thinking. So this year is very different. Encourage them to rewatch the videos, encourage them to read the questions. They can use calculators to check, and they can use their resources. They can use Google if they don't understand vocabulary, and encourage them to come to tutoring. I did not put that down, but when you join Class Dojo, I will be making announcements. Thank you.
Ms. Thompson?
Sorry, my internet connection was acting out.
Thompson is having an internet problem. When she's ready, she can interrupt me and take over. Ms. Thompson is our 6th grade math specialist. She works with our 12 to 1 students. She's highly motivating and extremely energetic, and definitely makes math a lot of fun and helps students really understand it. So if they've had bad experiences before in math, they're going to have a good experience with Ms. Thompson. She's been teaching for 8 years, and she's been 4 years in a co-teaching classroom and 4 years in the 12 to 1. She says that the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And she definitely loves what she does, and she's going to help your students love it too. She's going to be working with whole numbers, and the big idea is using operations to understand numbers and plotting points on a coordinate grid in real life, day-to-day situations.
Thank you. My internet connection is acting up. One of my favorite quotes is, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So that's why I'm here, and thank you for trusting us with your children.
Hi parents, my name is Abby Slater. I am an English teacher. I'll be teaching 601. Can you all still hear me? I think I have an unstable, okay, thanks. I'll be teaching 601 English. This is my first year teaching and it's my first year at IAL, and I'm excited to be a part of the family here. My contact info is there on the slide. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns. For the first unit, we're going to be studying a book called Bud, Not Buddy, which is set during the Great Depression. I think it's going to offer some really great opportunities for conversations with students. We're going to be working on characterization, talking through some theme and central idea, working a lot on writing, specifically claim, evidence, and reasoning, and studying some plot structure. So we're really excited to be working with your kids this year.
Good evening, parents. My name is Tanisha Sem. I am a 6th grade ELA teacher along with Abby. I will be teaching 602, 603, 604, and 605. This is my 10th year of teaching and my 8th year at Inwood Academy. My contact information is there. So ways that you can help your child at home. We want to make sure that they are keeping up with the assigned work, especially watching the instructional videos that are attached to every assignment. Have them take notes whenever an assignment has them reading a chapter. We will go over note-taking skills with them. So once we read one chapter together, they will be good to go to take notes at home when they're reading a chapter on their own. And then have them read every day for a minimum of 30 minutes. Please reach out for suggestions of material that you can use to have them read. We are looking so forward to teaching your kids this year, and we hope to see them in person soon.
Hi, my name is Armando Reyes. This is my this is my 6th year teaching ENL. This is my first year with IAL family. I'm originally from Puerto Rico, now living in the Bronx. My contact info is there. Basically, I'm gonna be working with classes 601, 602, 604, and 605. And basically what I'll be doing is I teach language acquisition. And basically what that means is I'll be working with students that are learning English for the very first time. One of the things that I like to tell families to do at home when they to help their students continue learning English is have them circle cognates in news articles, because all New York City papers have like about a 7th grade reading level. Have them listen to English songs and ask them to give you a verbal summary. Have them chunk and summarize reading materials. So basically they read, let's say like a paragraph in a text, and then they basically summarize it on the side for each part of the text. That's basically chunking and summarizing. And they should also read, I really, really enforce that they should read a minimum of 30 minutes per day in English, not in Spanish. Because the point is that we want them to learn English. Don't worry, we won't let them forget Spanish. We will just have them include English.
I think Nancy's ready. My name is Marissa Guerrero. I am the 6th grade special education teacher. I will be also working with 602, 603, and 605. This is my 8th year at IAL. My contact information is there. I will also be working on Bud Not Buddy with Ms. Sem, and we will be working on those same skills: characterization, theme, central idea, CEER writing, and plot structure. My tips for helping your child at home are very similar to Mr. Reyes. Read with your child or let your child read to you for a minimum of 30 minutes. Talk to your child about what they read, ask them questions, and encourage them to attend tutoring when they don't understand. Have a good night.
I just want to add to that, most teachers have tutoring hours from 3 to 4 every day, and it's a wonderful opportunity for your children to ask questions when they don't understand. And all of those links are in each teacher's classroom. Ms. Salazar is the other 12-to-1 teacher, and she works with both 5th and 6th grade. So a lot of you have had her in the past. She is working on the book called Mr. Fantastic Fox, which is a really fun way to get back into learning, and they're talking about character traits, just like they are in all of the 6th grade ELA classes right now. Her question is, how can asking questions as I read help me to better understand the story? So similar to what Mr. Reyes was saying, as you're reading, make sure you're understanding bit by bit as you go along. And the themes are really important. They're about family, cleverness, pride, etc. And she says to make sure that you're reading with your child at least one night a week, so reading together, and ask questions about what you're reading. Her contact information is there, and you can reach out to her anytime you have any questions.
Hello again. I'm just going to briefly go over the different reading programs that we have to offer this year. So we have Mrs. Harrington, who will be working with our students with the Wilson reading system. We have Mrs. Guerrero, Mr. Reyes, and Mrs. West, who you were already introduced to earlier, who will be working with Just Words program. And then you have myself, Mr. Jaworski, and I'll be working with students using EPIC and doing some independent reading. If you have any questions about the specific reading program that your child is using this year, please feel free to reach out to me or Miss West, and we'd be happy to give you more information on those.
Good evening. I am Corey Strain. I am the 6th grade social studies teacher. This is my 3rd year teaching and my 3rd year at IAL. That is my contact information just below it. I will also be introducing my teaching assistant, Stacy Tirado. She unfortunately could not be here with us this evening. She's like I said, my 6th grade social studies teaching assistant, and it is her 2nd year at IAL. And again, that's her contact information. The first unit that we are currently working on is geography and how humans and the planet interact with one another. And a couple of things that we suggest that you can do to help your students is, like Miss Sem said, make sure they're watching my mini lesson videos, encourage them to come to tutoring between 3 and 4, and have them write down any questions in the moment so that they don't forget them when they actually come to tutoring. A lot of times they say, I was confused about something, I don't remember what. And that's, we're starting to spin circles. So have them write down their questions immediately so that they don't forget them.
Hi, everybody. My name is Samantha Swift, and I will be the 6th grade science teacher this year. It's my 4th year teaching middle school science and my 1st year at Inwood Academy. My contact information is on the screen in case you have any questions. And so is my teaching assistant, Kevin Perez, if you need to reach out to him. Our Unit 1 focus is going to be on the microbiome. So this is just learning about the bacteria that's in our body and how it can be helpful to us. The class focus this year is going to be thinking like a scientist. So really getting students to question the world around them and the things that they observe. And ways to help your child at home in science, making sure that they're watching the instructional videos on every slide that's posted and encouraging them to come to science tutoring. And those tutoring hours can be found on their schedule.
Hi, my name is Miss Porter, and I am the performing arts teacher at IAL. This is my 8th year teaching and my 8th year at IAL. Yay! It's also my 16th year as a union theater actor. I want you to know your kids are getting some experience. My email is right there. I'm also available on Class Dojo, and feel free to email if you'd rather text or call me. I can give you my personal phone number if that's important to you. This trimester in performing arts, students will focus on improvisational acting. So if at any point in your home in the last week or so, your child has stood up and started pantomiming things out of nowhere, or they've gone, yes, I guessed it. It was probably my class, because we've been doing a lot of pantomiming or acting without props. We'll be doing some script reading and memorization, very short and easy things. We're really just working on helping students to find their courage to use their words and their voice in front of each other and for themselves. We'll also be learning stage directions and the basics of set and costume design. I will be very honest. I will try and slip in as much musical theater as possible, because that's a year-long thing. But it doesn't really start until the 2nd trimester. I am a huge nerd, and I love to share that with our students because I love celebrating uniqueness. I love being bold in who you are. And to me, that is the purpose of this class, to give students an opportunity to celebrate what is unique about them and to be bold in who they are and using their voices.
Hello, everybody. My name is Carson Neoff, and I'm one of the physical education teachers here at Inwood Academy. This is now my 8th year teaching at IAL. The one thing that we do ask from your end is just to support your child being as active as can be, and to push them to participate every day in PE, especially during this time of remote learning. Some of the students are not fully comfortable doing the workouts in front of the camera, but it's our job to support them and make them feel comfortable in doing so. So we ask that, along with myself and Ms. Schechter, just help motivate them to be as active as they can be, and to try and help them feel as comfortable as possible doing the workouts each day in PE. If there are any questions, or my contact information is on the slide, and I look forward to working with your child during the school year.
So before we close tonight, I did want you to know that we are excited to be using Class Dojo in 6th grade this year again. And most of you used it last year in 5th grade or in other schools where you were from time to time. But we really would like you to sign up. We will be sharing this PowerPoint with you afterwards, so you can click on this link. You've also been sent a link, but if you have any questions about how to get connected, please call either Ms. Betances or myself, and we'll help you make sure that you're connected. That's where you're going to be able to contact the teacher most easily. It's where teachers will be able to contact you if they have any questions about what happened during live instruction, or if they have anything fun that they want to share with you, sometimes pictures, sometimes videos. something that is enjoyable. You might get some video of Mr. Strain's chickens in his backyard. I'm not sure. But we really would love to keep in contact with you. And this is just one more way, and it's the easiest way for us to be able to contact you. So I thank you very much for being with us tonight. And I know it was weird not being in person, but I want you to know with all of the teachers that we're really excited to be working with you, and we would love to be able to see you in person soon. So thank you again, and good night.